I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday.
I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here. That's enough. Every night I walk into the locker room, I see a number 6 with James on the back. I'm blessed. So what everybody say about me off the court don't matter.
Thank you all. Ain't no place like home, baby. Ain't no place like home. LeBron for three and win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer. Coming home.
LeBron James back on the Cleveland Cavaliers. He will be teaming up with Kyrie Irving, Anthony Bennett, Andrew Wiggins, Dion Waiters. This team is crazy. I mean, I can't wait to see how the Cleveland Cavaliers do next year. I'm a Heat fan, but to be honest, I'm realistically an NBA fan. I never really grew up on basketball. I never have. I've only followed basketball for about a year now, and to see LeBron James back on the Cleveland Cavaliers, to me, throughout his whole life, he's lived there. I mean, obviously he was raised there, he was born there, his whole life is there, all of his, school friends are there. I think it's just a wonderful move to see him go back to Cleveland. When he first started out in the NBA, he was lucky enough to get drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Without anybody on his team, he brought them to the NBA Finals. So he knew if he had the support cast around him, he would win a championship, and he did that. He went to the Miami Heat. He had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, who I'm going to talk about later on. But yeah, he had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Rio, Udonis. So he had a whole bunch of, great players, and he knew that he would win a championship, and he did. I mean, 2 out of 4. That's pretty solid in my opinion. I mean, some say MJ would have done better if he had, Wade and Bosh on his team, but I think that LeBron James could be the greatest player of all time. I mean, just his story. He gets drafted to Cleveland. He stays about 8 years there, brings them to the finals, so close yet so far. Then goes to a better team with the support cast around him. Comes back to Cleveland, and hopefully he can win a championship. I would love to see that. I would say that is one of the greatest stories in sport history. I mean, just the way that he's handled all this, where, that the letter, he was probably insulted by that letter. The fans, the Cleveland fans, burning his jerseys and stuff like that. But in all honesty, I can't wait for 2014 / the 2015 season. I mean, just looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers roster right now on my NBA Live Pass, whatever it's called, League Pass, we have Jabari Parker versus Andrew Wiggins, and to be honest, it's really hard to commentate. This game is crazy. Anthony Bennett, he's going off. So I would really like to see Anthony Bennett go into a league of a number 1 overall pick, just like he was meant to be. If he can do that, I can't wait to see how the Cleveland Cavaliers will do. Do I think they will win a championship next year? No. The year after? Maybe. The year after that? Probably. I mean, when Wiggins will be a great superstar player, when Bennett hopefully will be, hopefully maybe a number 6 or 5 pick, and then Kyrie will be a superstar. He already is, but if he can just take it to that next level, and LeBron, he'll be a little bit older, but I'm sure he can still be the greatest player in the game. I would see them winning a championship in about 2 or 3 years. That's just where I think they could end up. But let's get into some other news. So let's get into Chris Bosh. He will be the highest paid player in the NBA this season. I think. I'm pretty sure the Miami Heat are paying Chris Bosh. I think. Oh man, I don't know my phone here, but it's a big contract. I think he will be the highest paid player in the NBA. Now, in other news, Isaiah Thomas to the Phoenix Suns. Do I think this was a good move by the Phoenix Suns? Not really. I mean, how many point guards do they need? Eric Bledsoe, Dragic, now Isaiah Thomas. I don't know if that was a great move by the Phoenix Suns. Maybe they're looking to trade, maybe Dragic or Bledsoe or Isaiah Thomas in the end. But, well, I don't think they can trade Bledsoe because he just signed a contract. But, yeah, I don't know why they would get all 3 point guards. That doesn't really make any sense to me. So, yeah, I mean, if somebody can explain that in the comment section below, that would be pretty helpful. In the background, we just have some Supersonics packs that I tried to get Shawn Kemp. Now, eventually I'll try and get Shawn Kemp, but yeah, man, it was hard. I mean, I got every single player but one. I couldn't get Shawn Kemp, but yeah. So in other news as well, I did actually record some NBA 2K in real life gameplay. So maybe if you guys want to see that, I will also try and post it. Yeah, I'll probably make a separate video explaining what you guys need to do to see that video. But I also have one quick thing I want to go over. This new MyGM series, I know that I said at the start, let's do a MyGM Cleveland Cavaliers series. Then I switched it to let's do a MyGM Chicago Bulls series. But now let's go back, man. Let's do the LeBron mode. Let's go back, do a MyGM Cleveland Cavaliers series. I think that would be so fun. We're going to put Kyrie Irving with Dion Waiters, with Wiggins, with LeBron, with Bennett, with Virgil, with Tristan Thompson. This team is crazy. I cannot wait to get started with that MyGM series. But yeah, I'm going to end this commentary right here. I want to go off and watch the Jabari vs Wiggins matchup. It's a crazy game. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new for daily NBA 2K videos. And what do you think of LeBron James going back to the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Right there. Look. Right there. You want to sell out because of 1 year only? Wow. Shows your true colors, homie.
The ground is burned.
Won't be needing this shit anymore.
Niggas got me on my bully, yo.
Fuck me.
Y'all burn jerseys, nigga. We burn 2K covers out here, nigga.